Alright, so as for currently available side quests, I believe I have one left. Hello, doggo. Doesn't seem very energetic. Cupid is such a good boy. He can bite his own butt. He's been kind of down lately, though. I'm going to cheer him up with a gallon of ice cream. Have you won awards for your stage ninja-ing? Do you have awards? Yeah, I saw those pictures. It's a shame we couldn't see the other pictures. You know, those. Oh, hold on. No. This is fine. There's... Can I get back up here? So... Yeah. Noisy! That's fine. I was brought a pile of random jewelry. Wait a minute. Hold on. Does this count as one continuous area? Okay, that does. Well, alright. Ooh. And you couldn't take pictures of the show itself, huh? Not allowed? Imagination. Who was lowest level? Vampire. What's here? Tetsuya Kawai. Escuela. There's no school today. Actually, let me do one thing real quick, and then we're going to actually progress the story, I think. Welcome to Accelerated Dynamics. Oh! You must be here for the Platinum Member Luncheon. Let me just pull up your account. Let's see. Ah, I see that you're a Platinum Member. Are you here for the luncheon? Sure. Excellent, Mr. Jimmy. Please come this way. Okay. Hey, don't give up, cat. Free coffee! Can you believe it? They really swing for the fences here at Accelerated Dynamics. Back at Shinryu, you first concerned, I bring my own coffee in a thermos. I'm not used to being around so many rich people. I just married into money. Before Harpley swept me off my feet, I was slowly made in the Gato Castle. So these kind of things are still uncomfortable with me. Everyone here is so well dressed. Welcome! Puke Nukem! I don't know if I'm going to go through it just yet, but I walked in. Unless I'm locked in. If I'm locked in, well, then we're in. Everyone here is so well dressed, well, except for that one fellow with the bandages. I'm pretty sure he's not even a Platinum Member. I don't know how he got in. It looks like he's been through a lot. Come on. Oh, hello, Jimmy. If I would have known this was just a coffee and donuts affair, I wouldn't have come. It's nice to get out of the house, though. Not to mention we did some marching for the weekend. Oh, hello, Jimmy. Didn't expect to see any familiar faces here. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you're a Platinum Member. You've been very sensible with your investments. Me? I know my salary is modest, but I've saved everything I can. I was hoping Mr. Grouse would see us personally, but I guess he's too busy. That's okay. I'm going to get the most out of this in an eat and greet that I can. I've already eaten a donut that's bigger than me. I'm trying to take another one back home. Too bad my arms are so tiny. Maybe I can give Miss Robin a call. She makes so much money that she should have been a Platinum Member, but I could never get her to open an account. The spectator of death follows me wherever I go. I'm haunted by memories of death I touch on my shoulder. I know one day I'll fall into an abyss of deep so down. Never will crawl my way out. Would you like me to repeat that? No! I'm most certain y'all don't want me to sneeze on stream either. Hmm? My little symphony piece will be performed at the Shinryo Symphony Orchestra soon. You should give it a listen. And maybe you can tell my brother about it, if you see him more than me. I don't make much money nowadays, but I saved a pretty penny over the years. Gotta think about my retirement. And now it's time for a shakedown. Now why would you go and do that to an old woman like me? You're lucky I'm a sturdy farm girl at heart. Well, suppose it's a luxury platinum membership. Huzzah! Ah! I've heard about the shaking habit of yours. You should really try not to do that to people. It's not reasonable at all. Martin! How did you follow? Oh, it's you, Jimmy. Sorry, that's not just a habit of my son. I'm afraid we may have spoiled him. Oh, Jimmy, you're such a rascal. Doesn't matter who it is, you're gonna get shaked, huh? Yep, it's about right. I'm sorry, I'm not getting out of the way. Got to stock up on coffee while I can. Try again some other time. Early bird gets the worm, you know. A specter of death follows me wherever I go. I'm haunted by memories that died such on my shoulder. I know one day I'll fall into a bit so deep that I'll not be able to call my out. Would you like to repeat that? Nope! Nope, nope, nope. Okay, good. I don't have no encounter on. Danger. Hi? Super fighting robot? More super fighting robots? EA? EA Sports? EA Big? Oh. It's work. Okay. Wait, is this the battle music? Just noises? I will take the soundtrack in my home. Tana Karate. The shakedown. Okay, yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Y'all about to get fucked up. Oh wait, that's an issue. I forgot. I put Jim on this goofy 138 gun. So, Puke Nukem, what is the best use for the 138 gun? Where can it be abused the best? Prototype, huh? Ha! That'll teach you. Good work, Goon. Hey, treadmill. Oh. That's new. Oh. It's water cooler. The water cooler. Will you stop taking Lars's MP? Like, do a different move. Lars needs that MP. For science. Well, not actually for science. That's concerning. Can we stop that? Can you please... Ah! Fuck that shit. Need that coffee maker. Got it. I also noticed that this item is super bugged, and I don't want to report it. It's bugged in the player's favor. No! Spooky! Alright. I think this is time. It's time. Ah! Jimmy, what are you doing up here? The Platinum Member Luncheon is downstairs. Well, you're here now. Suppose you've seen the X5's mobile suppression unit. Are you surprised? Accelerate Dynamics is more than just banking. It's diversified in all sorts of enterprises, including military-grade weaponry. Jimmy, why are you looking at me like that? I used to drink of the first bank of Groose growing and growing. Well, my dream has evolved. We all evolve, Jimmy. It's what people do. The bank wasn't important at all. What matters is money. You see, money buys things, Jimmy. You don't just use it to buy your favorite snacks, you know. Money buys property. It buys influence. It buys power. It buys respect. Sometimes it buys people, too. I wouldn't expect you to understand. You're just a child, after all. You don't know what it means to be an adult. But of course, none of that matters right now. I'm afraid I can't let you leave, Jimmy. You see, the X5 mobile suppression unit is still a prototype. can't have all that information leaking to my competitors. In situations like these, you have to weigh the pros and cons. Will killing you weigh on my conscience? Yes, briefly. But if that information gets out, I could lose millions. It's a simple cost-benefit analysis. Please understand. I don't know how this fight works. I'm gonna smash this computer. Nope, hold on. Metabolize. Undulate. Yeah, I need to report that. It's only fair. I'll report that later. Let me write this down. Scribble that note down. I'll do it on my break. Lars, do the move. The move. And 13,500 experience, $6,000. Jimmy hit 45. Lars is 45. Punch is 46. Andrew's 44. Blob levels up. Alright. You beat me. So what? We're supposed to learn some kind of lesson? I'll just take the financial hit and keep going. Let me teach you a lesson instead. You don't know what it's like to be a small man. When you're a small man, you spend each and every day alone with your small thoughts. You think, I should live in a better house. And that's it. It's just a thought. Money can make a small man into a big man. You think, I should live in a better house. And then you buy it. The thought becomes reality. That's what money can do. The small man becomes bigger and bigger. His thoughts become big thoughts. He needs more money to make them real. People will respect me if this building were named after me. People will remember me if this monument lasted long after I died. Government would construct policies that favored my businesses if I donated to the right politicians. Don't you see, Jimmy? Money can help you shape the world in your image. Wouldn't expect you to understand. Just a child after all. You haven't had time to live as the small man. Come here before you leave. Hey, it's life insurance. That's from our insurance division. It will allow you to obtain all your money if you lose a fight. You need to protect your assets, Jimmy, if you want to amount to anything. Why do you continue to talk to me? Nothing will change. Go. Live in the happy world of children. You don't belong here. This place is for adults. Yeah? This place for shaking! Suppose you've earned the right to do that. Enjoy it while you can. Power anchored and physical strength is fleeting. Hey, it's a molecular beam. Hey, it's a hyperdrive unit. Hey, it's a skyscraper. Hey, Andrew's no longer a healer. Teaches molecular beam. Andrew only. 600% magical damage. What's the other one? Hyperdrive unit. Installing robots, see it run around all crazy and stuff. Oh, it's just more agility. It's time for Jimmy to go fast. I wonder if I missed any items here. Nope. Let's go somewhere safe. Did I buy all the songs over here? So did. Okay. So that was an accidental side quest. Oh, hello, Jimmy. I'm just hanging out by the trash. It's because I'm trash, you see. Things haven't been going very marvelously for me right now. Or ever. In fact, you could say I'm downright froggy. I don't have a home. Tired. I'm really just a loser frog, no matter how hard you slice it. Sorry I'm not as marvelous as you thought I was. Well, you should continue on with your journey. Nothing to see here, old friend. I think I'll probably just die in the street. That seems appropriate. No. No, sir, that is not appropriate. I think now it is time to save our friend. Hit that fountain. Hello, what's that? My brother's living on the streets now? Oh dear. I was always afraid of this sort of thing happening. He could never hold a steady job. Not marvelous enough, he say. Well, that's silly. The secret of being a successful adult is reasonableness. Everyone knows that. I know he never listens, but it's about time I have a talk with my brother. First things first, though. We need to get him off the street. Do you mind taking me to him? Let's be his friend. Thanks for visiting me again, Jimmy. Should be doing more marvelous things, like taking a nap or mowing the lawn. Don't worry about a worthless frog like me. Now hold on. That kind of talk doesn't sound anything like the brother I know. Henry, shouldn't you be on a marvelous adventure? There's nothing marvelous about adventuring. It's just a job I had. That's your problem. You care too much about standing out. The important thing is working hard at what you do. One day, maybe you can settle down with a nice family and a steady paycheck. That's a life well lived. Oh, family, huh? Give me a lot to think about, brother. You're right. Family is important. I need to stop being so down on myself and go on a marvelous adventure with you. That wasn't what I was getting at. I mean, I'm glad your spirits are picking up, but I'm not even really adventuring anymore. No! How modest! That's Henry for you. I'm sorry you had to see me like that, Jimmy, but I guess everyone gets down in the dumps sometimes, even someone as marvelous as me. Come on, Henry! Life of adventure awaits us. Who knows where we'll end up next? Emily! What a marvelous thing! Well, you know how he is. I don't think I can stop this even if I tried. I'll look after him for a while, at least until he gets back on his feet. Well, that's a problem solved. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make progress. Okay, now there was the Mjolnir here. Nothing there, nothing there. And this is just a bunch of stuff. That could be very classy. Yeah, I'll buy that stuff later on. I am Guntron. Your room is to the left. Do not attempt to leave without paying. I will eradicate you. I am Guntron. Alright, Papa Kid. Doesn't take a genius to see you're the brains of the outfit. What's the plan? As I see it, we're facing 3 distinct problems. Number 1, we need to find Helga and Buck. Number 2, we need to reobtain the secret knowledge. Number 3, Jimmy, you've taken way too many days off from school. This isn't good for your intellectual development. My plan will address all 3 of these problems. There is a school nearby called Shinryu Academy. I've confirmed that the principal currently possesses the secret knowledge works there. As an adult, I have no hope of infiltrating such an institution. However, Jimmy should easily be able to fit in. So I've rolled him into Shinryu Academy. Jimmy, this will allow you to keep up both of your studies and attempt to locate the secret knowledge. Lars, I've enrolled you as well, so you keep an eye on him. But I'm an adult. You act like a child all the time, so you shouldn't have any trouble fitting in. Point taken. While you're both at school, I'll allow the surrounding area and reconnotate Helga and Buck's positions. Sounds good, Papa Kid. One question. What do you want me to do? I don't care what you do. I don't even know who you are or why you're following us around. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants then. Makes sense to me. Playing to my strengths. You're one smart cookie, Papa Kid. Anyway, that's the plan. If you need me, Jimmy, I'll be here. Otherwise, you should head to school. Classes begin today. Andrew's equipment has been removed. Motherfucking, I just got him a move. Boo. Don't worry about your mother, Jimmy. I'll locate her. Just focus on your studies right now, and if the opportunity arises, get the secret knowledge. This doesn't seem like a productive use of your time, Jimmy. Alright. Are you ready to go back to school? Shinryu Academy. It's the first day of school. Cool breeze rustles Jimmy's freshly combed hair. Laughter of children mixes with birdsong overhead. Cherry blossoms bloom like fireworks. Watch where you're going, dweeb. Hey Jimbo, I just got my schedule. Your dad registered me in remedial math. Guess he doesn't have much faith in me. Wish I could hang out in your class, but it'd stick out like a sore thumb. So I got put in high school. You know, Jimmy, if you're not too excited about going back to high school, might be a shock to you, but I used to get bullied a lot. One time, they made me eat my own underwear. Don't worry though. I'll protect you for sure. I'm just gonna try to fade into the background while I'm here. Maybe no one call me names. That hurt more damage than dang beatings. The underwear thing was probably worse though. If anyone picks on you, just let me know. I'll be right there. Whoa! Excuse me? Jimmy, am I hallucinating or is the most beautiful woman on the planet just walked by? Check it out, nerds. Please don't harm me, sir! Cool it, Uncle Kid. I'm not gonna beat you up. It's me, the misunderstood thug, Punch Tanaka. Got a temporary gig here as a janitor. Pretty sweet, huh? I don't know what it is, but something about this profession is magnetic. It just seemed like a good fit. Anyway, you can count on me, kid. I'm gonna find out where the principal is keeping the book, then I'm gonna snatch it. If you're ever in danger, don't worry. Like the deadly chameleon, Punch Tanaka will be right there, blending in, waiting to strike. Well, I better get going. There's a floor that needs mopping, and I've got the tools for the job. Mainly, I'm out. Looks like classes are about to start. See you at lunch. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? What would you like to turn into? Quiet. What do we turn into? What do we turn into? Punch Tanaka. It's not an option. Jimmy feels kind of airborne. Teacher starting the math lesson. Today, class is going over multiplication. Jimmy already knows all the times tables, so he's bored. Jimmy decides to turn the problems into a race. He burns through as many problems as he can in 5 minutes, and then he tries to beat that. After a while, he looks up and class is almost over. There are 6 pages of work done. Wow. You won't have to do any math homework for next week. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something after all. Ugh! After math, Jimmy's class is next up for the computer lab. He follows the rest of the students down the hallway. Jimmy's supposed to be typing, but none of the other students are doing it, so he's messing around on the internet instead. There's a popular video chat program that the other students are using, so he installs it and picks out an avatar for himself. It's a superhero. Jimmy doesn't really know anyone, so his friend list is pretty much empty. Oh look! Here's someone! Jimmy has no clue who it is, but it's someone to talk to, so he adds them to his friends list. They reply instantly. Their avatar is a giraffe wearing sunglasses. Yo, kid! It's me, Punch Tanaka. Figured I had to keep in touch with you somehow, but a janitor can't just talk to kids, you know? There's like a code or something. Anyway, I used to think computers were just for nerds, which are actually pretty cool. You can do lots of awesome stuff on them. Punch's avatar flexes magnificently. I read a tutorial on how to draw dogs, then I watched videos of people doing karate for like 2 hours. Can you believe it's all for free? Man, computers are great. I'll send you some links later. It's called copying and pasting. Punch's avatar pulls his shades down and cocks an eyebrow. I just merely wanted to touch base with you. Let me tell you, infiltrating this place was a breeze. Nobody gives janitors a second look. That's a shame, really. Janitors don't get much credit, but they're an integral part of the school ecosystem. It's a life of quiet dignity. Oh, man. My boss is yelling at me. Some birds built a nest next to the gym. I've got to whack them with my broom. I better jet. Punch's avatar makes finger guns and punches and goes click click. Jimmy repairs around until computer class is over. Hey, it's time for lunch. Jimmy walks in a single file line with the rest of the students to the cafeteria. Hey Jimmy, gonna finish that sloppy Joe? It's my favorite. I forgot how much I love cafeteria food. I didn't get it much because Mom always packed my lunch. She used to write little notes on the napkin for me. Kinda missed that. This napkin's just covered with barbecue sauce. Whoa! Look over there! Ugh. You're sitting in my spot. I'm sorry. In case you haven't figured it out, new girl, this is our table and that's my seat. Oh, I didn't know. These customs are strange to me. Where should I sit? Well, since your hair looks like a big wad of chewed up bubblegum, why don't you eat it in the dumpster? But wouldn't that be unsanitary? You idiot. The new girl's shirt is a space case. What? I am not. That's just not true. It's that girl from earlier. Jimmy, we can't let her get bullied like that. We should, I should do something. Well. If it isn't the Dork Squad. In case it wasn't clear, I'm referring to you two dorks. You're the Dork Squad. Please don't hurt me. I've already ate my sloppy Joe. You can have my mixed vegetables and the rest of my milk. How about you shove those mixed vegetables up your nose, Tubby? If that'll make you happy. Ew! Stop! I just wanted to stop by and let you two know that Shinryu Academy is a kingdom, and I'm the king. You two, you're peasants. You do what the king says. Understand? Yes, my liege. God, what a dork. Oh well. As long as you know your place, I'm out of here. Looks like that girl from earlier is gone. I wish I was brave enough to do something. I'm just a broken man with some peas and carrots up his nose. Huh. Lunch is about over. Later, Jimbo. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? What would you like to turn into? What shall we turn into? The experience we get is actual experience. Let's go with the blobbo. Rolting blob, go. Jimmy feels kind of wobbly. Teacher is starting the social studies lesson. Today the class is going over state capitals. Jimmy imagines what life would be like in Juneau. If you walked outside for too long, you would probably end up frozen solid. Jimmy could mold his body into a cool shape first. Then he would be like a statue. He could freeze himself in the shape of a butt. Then people would have to look at him. That would be funny. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Ugh! It's almost time for recess. But before Jimmy can leave, the intercom kicks in. The teacher says it's a special announcement from the principal. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. I see you, Jimmy. Your little body sitting in your little desk. Your little brain. I'm going to wrap my fingers around it and squeeze until it's mush. What do you think you're doing here? You think you can stop me? You'll never be able to. Even with the book. I'm as old as time itself. And you're 8. You don't have a chance. Spend your last days with your family. When I come, you'll know. Your final moments will be a shivering, soaked sweat nightmare. Oh, and the school field trip to Senior Fish Concern is coming up next month, so you'll need your parents to sign permission slips by the end of the week. It's recess, so everyone hurries outside. Jimmy takes a moment to calm his breathing before following them. What's the matter? Don't want to play in the jungle gym? Me neither. I'm more of an indoors recess kind of guy. How's your day been so far? Yeah, same here. I really don't like being back in school. My kids have been calling me Beard Boy. I think I have some kind of disorder. I know that I'm just older than them, but it's still hurtful. Also, gym I had to run laps and the coach yelled at me when I couldn't finish. Classes have been tough too. Even remedial math. I guess your dad was right about that one. It's been so long since I've done any math outside calculating damage numbers and RPGs. Well, I guess that's pretty easy stuff. If I were an RPG, I would just make my defense higher so I could take all of those beatings. Hint, hint. That's exactly what he spec for. Man, Jimbo, never thought I'd have to live through this again. Hey, Jimbo, think I'll have a chance to talk with that girl? She seems cute and nice. Wonder what it would be like with a girl like that. If I could just talk to her without her looking at me like I'm a disgusting, fat, hairy monster, then I would be happy. Well, looks like recess is about over. Maybe tomorrow we'll play on the swings or something. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? What would you like to turn into? This is going to happen like 9 more times, so you better be ready. And there is, for each class, a response, unique, for each time you pick that creature. Each class is different, and each monster has a different reaction. Oh yeah! Welcome to Dating Sim High School. Let's go with the goon. Jimmy feels kind of underemployed. The teacher's starting the English lesson. Today, class is having free reading time. Since Jimmy's new and hasn't been to the library yet, the teacher gives him something to read. It's a book that she read like when she was a kid. She says about the young girl who solves mysteries. It's part of a series. This is one that's about a haunted house. Jimmy holds the book in his hands. It's a hardcover copy. On the front, a young girl is illuminating a dark hallway with her flashlight. Corners of the book are starting to fray. Several of the pages are dog-eared. When Jimmy opens it, he's hit with the musty smell of ancient knowledge. He tries to read it, but the letters shift around on the page. They're all mixed up. He wants to try to read, but instead he just counts the words, his cheeks warm with embarrassment. Jimmy looks up at the clock. It's almost time for school to be over for the day. The teacher gets up and makes an announcement. On Friday, there will be a spelling bee. She talks excitedly for about how there will be trophies for each grade. There will be cookies and juice after. She also mentions that it will be graded. Jimmy squirms in his seat. The bell rings and students grab their bags and head outside. Jimmy, Lars, and Punch meet up and head back to Shinryu. No luck finding the secret knowledge? It's just your first day. That's to be expected. Take some time and adjust to your new schedule. I trust you'll be able to find it, Jimmy. As for me, I'm afraid I haven't had much luck either. Been scouring the city for information, but no one has heard of Helga or Bach. In retrospect, this shouldn't be surprising. It's a large metropolitan area, and it's not like Helga and Buck would be telling everyone their names. I'm going to meet with a sketch artist. With good pictures of Helga and Buck, I should be able to find more leads. I hope you're adjusting well to your new school. I know these kind of things can be hectic, but you're a smart boy, Jimmy. You'll work hard and be successful. Get some rest tonight so you can perform well academically in the morning. Jimmy sleeps. It's now Tuesday. The second day. The spelling bee is in 3 days. And break time is now. So, as we prepare for a spelling bee, we're going to move around, get the stiffness out, take your pills, get a lunch. Do what you got to do to be nice and comfy for the next hour of Jimmy at the stressful high school. And as always, see ZEON.